Wooden docks are one thing, they're heavy, but they're not as heavy as a steel lift. This thing weighs 800 to 1,000 pounds, and when you need to get it in the water, it's not easy. In fact, we're gonna try and lift it now, and I'm not even sure we're able to, guys. All right, so we can get it off the ground, but can you imagine walking it in the water that way? Well, the good news is there is a better way. We're gonna show you right now. If you own a dock in an area where you know you have to bring it in and out of the water every fall and spring, you know how difficult that can be. You've got to get on the phone usually, get a couple of people to help you. It's often quite heavy, and if the bottom's mucky, it's a real pain. Well, there is a solution, because Dock Edge has a dock wheel axle kit and a number of different wheels that will suit almost any dock application. And this kit will make your life so much easier getting your dock in and out of the water each season. And today, we're going to take a closer look. And as you can see on the label, you do have some mounting options. So there's a lot of flexibility built into these kits. If you have wide enough axles, you can put the wheels on the outside of the dock, or you can mount them inside the dock posts. Most people will actually run one set wide and one set on the narrow setting. One of the greatest things about buying a Dock Edge kit is the axle box kit comes with all the hardware. You're not going to be chasing a lot of parts at the big box stores. It has all the mounting hardware, all the nuts and carriage bolts. It even has the large 2-inch washers to hold the wheels on the axle in place. And that's not something easy to find at a big box hardware store. Now, from a wheel point of view, you do have some options. This is the 18-inch 500-pound wheel, and it is capable of holding 500 pounds for each wheel. So if your dock is light and small, these are the ones you probably want. And if you notice, there are little holes around the outside. That allows these wheels to flood with water, which means they won't have any buoyancy, and your dock will actually settle into the bottom just like it did before you added the wheel kit. For those with heavier docks, there are 3 heavy-duty 24-inch wheels. They all have the same 2-inch axle in the middle, but the 924 is an 800-pound wheel. So 4 of them will carry a 3,200-pound dock. And then you can step up, if that's not heavy enough, to the 928 wheel, which each of those can hold 1,200 pounds. But if that's not enough, you can actually upgrade to the foam-filled 926 wheel. And each of those wheels can carry up to 1,800 pounds. Now here you can see there's a foam in the little holes that would normally absorb water. Now, not to worry if you think these are going to float, because you're not using this big wheel that holds 1,800 pounds each unless your dock weighs more than 3,000 pounds. And if it's that heavy, foam's not going to keep these things floating. But that foam does give this wheel more strength than the hollow wheel. So if your dock is heavy, this is the one to go with. And 4 of those 1800s, of course, will carry up to 7,200 pounds. And if your dock's heavier than that, you're probably looking for a crane. And these kits are very easy to install. As long as you got something to lift your heavy dock off the ground, that's really all you need, a couple of power tools. And we're going to show you how easy it is to launch this dock with one person. Now, we do have a complete kit built beside us, but we're going to show you what's inside the box and how easy they are to build. The kit has pretty much all the hardware you need, including the brackets, some connecting rods, those big 2-inch washers, and these are for those that already have an 1.5-inch pole and don't want to buy new axle hardware. You can run an 1.5 inch in here, or what's even better is Dock Edge does have a 1 7/8 Galvalume pipe, which is kind of a hybrid between galvanized steel and aluminum, which will last a lot longer than a normal steel pipe. So this is what we're using. Now, most installs are a little bit custom because your dock or your lift is going to be a little bit different. So you'll find the brackets are meant for 1 7/8 tubes, and it does fit perfectly around. But if you have square tubes, you can still use this stuff, which we'll show you in a minute. But one of the great things is you don't need a lot of tools. In fact, all we really need is a drill to cut a few holes, 7/16 and 9/16 wrench and a socket to speed up the delivery of the nuts, because most of the bolts are carriage bolts, and that's really how easy it is. Now, the only holes you really have to drill are where these bolts go to hold the wheels in place on the axle so they don't roll off the end of the axle. But don't forget to put the big 2-inch washers on, because if you don't, then as the wheel moves, these bolts could kind of grind into the plastic. Now, we are using the 1 7/8 Galvalume Dock Edge posts, which do come in 2 lengths, 10 foot and 6 foot 8 inches. But if you have your own 1.5 inch poles, they will work, but don't forget to use this 1 7/8 PVC piece as a bushing so that your axle isn't rattling around inside too much. Now, here you'll notice that the hardware is basically designed for round tubing, but Not all docks or lifts are made with round tubing, so you might be wondering, will it work on square tubing? And that's exactly why we mounted it on this square tube lift, to show you that it works perfectly whether the tubes are round or square. The only caveat is, if the tube distance is a little bit bigger than the hardware supplied, you may have to go to your hardware store and get a little bit longer bolt to make sure you have enough tension and threads beyond the nuts. With the wheels pinned in place, all it's really left to do is tighten down the bracket hardware. And you want to make sure it's good and tight. A little pro tip is to leave just an inch or two of axle hanging out, just in case you want to make some final adjustments. You don't want the wheels rubbing on anything. And that is basically it. And now, with the wheels installed, check out how easy it is to move an 800 to 1,000 pound steel boat lift. Position of the wheels on your dock will really depend on where you have access. On this particular unit, we kept them about a foot from each end, and we used 2 wheels on the outside of the lift and 2 wheels on the inside of the lift, more to make it easy to track into the sand and mud. Now you will notice that this has lifted the lift off the bottom of the lake about 12 inches. Now not to worry, because if you wiggle it around a bit, these wheels will actually settle into the sand and mud and put the lift basically right back where it was before. So you don't have to worry about too much of a height difference at all. And if you are worried, you can use the smaller 18-inch wheels, as long as your entire system doesn't weigh more than 2,000 pounds. And if you think it's hard to get out of the water, well, 800 pounds, Brad. Only takes 2 of us. Up the hill we go! So you might need a buddy to help you get it out, but unlike a lift like this with no wheels, when you say, hey, can I get a hand putting this in the water? You're not going to look around and find that all your friends have disappeared. This is so much easier. For more information, go to dockedge.com, where you'll find all the parts, all the different wheels, and the kits in the box.